You have waited long enough for this person, and now they are starting to understand the weight of their actions. The regret they feel is profound and overwhelming as they reflect on how long they made you wait and how poorly they handled things. They didn't just leave matters unresolved, they walked away without offering you the respect of a clear explanation or reason. Now, driven by a flood of emotions, they are returning to you with an apology, but it's not just any apology. It's filled with the shame they've been carrying for the way they treated you and the situation. They regret leaving things in such a messy state, especially without providing the clarity you deserved. Your person is now ready to do whatever it takes to make things right. They are determined to fight for the connection they carelessly allowed to slip away. Part of this deep regret comes from the realization that they made the wrong choices at some point, choosing the wrong people or situations over you. Now they understand that those decisions have cost them dearly. They are suffering deeply because of their past actions, perhaps in ways you may not fully comprehend. The choices they made have backfired, and they've come to the painful realization that they were wrong. While they hurt you, the irony now is that they are the ones in pain. They are emotionally torn, wondering if you will ever accept them back into your life. They fear that the hurt they caused has damaged things beyond repair. They also worry that you may not be willing to listen to them, to hear the feelings they've kept hidden for so long. These feelings were buried out of fear of being vulnerable, of being open and exposed in ways they weren't ready for at the time. It wasn't that they didn't care for you, but rather that their own insecurities and past wounds held them back from expressing their true emotions. They are now struggling with the consequences of their silence, desperately hoping you'll allow them the chance to finally express the words they were once too afraid to say. Your person recognizes their inconsistency and understands that their unpredictable and unreliable behavior has caused you to withdraw your energy. They've noticed the distance you've created, how you've grown quieter, perhaps even colder. Despite the separation, their heart still holds love for you, but they're loving you from afar, unsure of how to approach you after everything that has happened. The pain of this distance is overwhelming for them, and each day without communication serves as a painful reminder of their mistakes and the precious time they let slip away. They feel the emptiness of your absence like a suffocating weight on their chest, relentless and heavy. As they reflect on their life now, they find themselves stuck in a messy and complicated situation, and one thing is clear: they need you. They long for the emotional support, warmth, and understanding you always gave so freely. Your presence, they've realized, was their greatest source of motivation. With you by their side, they felt stronger, more capable of facing life's challenges. Without you, they feel lost, adrift in a sea of problems with no anchor to keep them steady. They now understand that your support wasn't just comforting, it was essential to their ability to navigate and overcome the hardships of life. It's now clearer than ever that this person loves you. The time they spent running from the connection wasn't due to a lack of care, it was rooted in confusion and fear. They weren't running from you, they were running from the vulnerability that comes with truly letting someone in. During their time apart, they've come to understand where their heart and soul truly belong. You were always the one who made them feel at home, even when they couldn't see it for themselves. This period of separation has been a time of healing for them. They've faced their past traumas and the emotional pain that held them back from being fully present in the relationship. They've worked on themselves, confronting the baggage they brought into the connection, and now they feel ready to start anew. They long for a new beginning with you, one built on honesty, vulnerability, and mutual understanding. This isn't about simply picking up where things left off, but about creating something stronger, a connection that can endure the test of time. They know regaining your trust and love won't be easy, but they are willing to put in the effort because they've finally realized you are worth it. The time apart has shown them that no one else can fill the unique space in their heart that belongs to you. They want to make things right, not just for their own sake, but for both of you. They once believed that leaving you behind was the right choice, that it would spare you both pain. At the time, it seemed like the hardest but most logical decision. Yet, as the days turned into months, they began to see just how wrong they were. They miss you every single day, whether you realize it or not. There's a constant ache in their chest, a relentless reminder of what you shared, and no matter how hard they try, nothing has been able to fill that void. I try to ignore it, but it's always there. My life has changed in so many ways since meeting you. I don't know if you've ever felt the same, but you should know how significant our connection was, and still is, to me. The intensity of what we shared was undeniable from the very beginning. It wasn't just an attraction, it was something deeper, something that shook me to my core. That intensity was what first drew me to you. It felt as though we were meant to meet, as if the universe had aligned our paths for a reason. The way we connected, the ease with which we understood each other, was both exhilarating and terrifying. In many ways, that intensity became overwhelming. It was beautiful, but it also scared me. That's why I ran. I couldn't handle it. It felt like I was losing control of myself, like I was drowning in emotions I wasn't ready to face. I can still vividly recall how I felt every time I looked into your eyes, as though I could get lost in them forever, completely unaware of the world around us. Even now, when I look at your photos, I find myself captivated, staring at your face as if it holds the answers to all my questions. It's strange, but even with the distance between us, I feel this undeniable magnetic pull toward you, as though an invisible thread connects us, no matter how far apart we are. I've tried to ignore it, to move on and convince myself that it's all in my head, but the truth is, I feel what you feel. From the very beginning, this connection was so intense that I genuinely thought I was losing my mind. I couldn't comprehend how it was possible to feel so deeply in tune with someone who wasn't even physically near me. I regret going silent on you, I know it hurt you. I think about that decision more often than you probably realize. In truth, my silence was a defense mechanism, a way to shield myself from emotions I didn't know how to handle. I thought that by not reaching out, I could protect myself, and maybe even you, but looking back now, I see how wrong I was. By pulling away when I should have held on, I deprived us both of something special, something rare. It saddens me to think about the last time we were together and all the opportunities one missed to stand by your side and truly be there for you. The longer we're apart, the more I realize that you are my true love. This isn't just a fleeting feeling or some romantic fantasy, it's something real, something deeply rooted within me. With every passing day, my heart burns for you in ways I can't put into words. I've tried to distract myself, to fill the void with other things, but nothing compares to what I had with you. I would do anything to be with you again, to hold you, to tell you how much I care. A part of me hopes you still think of me, that maybe you feel the same way, but I can't be certain. All I can do is hope. Before I met you, I was blind to love. I thought I understood it, but I didn't, not really. You showed me what love truly is, the vulnerability, the joy, the pain, and the sheer intensity of it all. I wasn't ready for it then, but now I see everything you brought into my life and what I've been missing. I see things so much more clearly now. You might not know this, but I noticed every little thing about you. The smallest details, the way you smiled, the sound of your laughter, the way your eyes lit up when you talked about something you were passionate about. Every moment with you was precious, and even though I didn't say it enough, I loved you deeply. I still do. Even now, as I sit here writing this, I can feel the weight of that love in my chest. I don't know if we'll ever have the chance to be together again, but I need you to know that my feelings for you have never wavered. If anything, they've only grown stronger. Maybe one day, you'll understand just how much you mean to me and how much I regret letting you go. Until then, I'll hold on to the hope that, somehow, you'll find your way back to me. I keep having these overwhelming flashbacks of our past conversations. Each time, I'm filled with a deep sense of regret, as if I'm reliving all the moments when I could have shown you my love and affection, but didn't. The worst part is realizing that I had everything I could ever want right in front of me, yet I acted so foolishly. Instead of being the partner you deserved, I let my arrogance and ego take over, thinking I had it all figured out. I genuinely thought that by giving you less time and attention, I could somehow charm you even more, as if playing hard to get would make you chase after me. Looking back, it's hard to believe how naive and misguided I was. In trying to manipulate the situation, I lost sight of who you truly are. I had forgotten, or perhaps didn't fully appreciate, that you're the kind of woman who values commitment, who believes in building something lasting and meaningful. You weren't looking for flings or fleeting excitement. You made it clear, through your actions, your words, and the way you treated me, that you wanted a real relationship, something genuine and profound. But I was too caught up in my own foolish games to see that. I feel so embarrassed now when I think about how immature and short-sighted I was. I didn't just fail you, I failed myself. You were too good for me, and I see that so clearly now. You're the kind of person people dream of being with, loyal, genuine, and honest. From the very beginning, you gave me your trust, your love, and your time. And what did I do in return? I took it all for granted. I didn't realize that something so precious, something so rare, doesn't come around every day. You were sincere in everything you did for me, and instead of rising to meet that sincerity, I hid behind my insecurities and played games. It's painful to admit how badly I messed up, but the truth is, I lied to you, not just with my words, but with my actions. I made you believe I didn't care as deeply as I did, when the truth was that I was terrified of how much you meant to me. Now, all I can do is live with the regret of not treating you with the love and respect you deserved. You were, and still are, everything I could ever want, and I see now how deeply I failed to honor that. In the complex dynamics of human relationships, your person is currently navigating a journey of self-discovery and growth. They are working to muster the courage and strength needed to share their deepest fears and concerns with you. This is no small feat, it demands a level of vulnerability that can feel overwhelming, even frightening. Yet, they are determined to take this step, knowing it is essential for building a deeper connection with you. Despite having many other choices, their attention and dedication remain solely on you. You are their primary focus in a world full of distractions and alternatives, which speaks volumes about the depth of their feelings for you. Your presence in their life brings not only joy but also a sense of vitality. When they are with you, they feel more alive, more vibrant, and more like themselves. This transformative journey they are on is not only about personal growth but also about letting go of the toxic thoughts and unhealthy behaviors that have previously held them back in this relationship. These negative patterns have held them captive, like chains preventing them from moving forward. But now, they are breaking free, releasing these chains one by one. It's a slow process that demands patience and perseverance, but they are determined to push through. As they move along this journey, they are not alone. The universe seems to be guiding them, offering signs and synchronicities related to this connection. These signs are like breadcrumbs on a path leading them toward you, helping them build the confidence to take the next step and close the distance between you. At the same time, you have undergone your own transformation. You are no longer consumed by the chase or defined by your pursuit of them. Instead, you have reclaimed your power, focusing on personal growth and self-improvement. This shift in your energy has not gone unnoticed. Your person is deeply intrigued, eager to understand what is unfolding in your life, and curious about the empowered version of you they are now witnessing. They are longing for a change, tired of the cycle of pain and loneliness that has accompanied them for so long. They desire to break free, to put an end to this cycle once and for all. In this process, they have come to a profound realization: your presence in their life remains a constant, unaffected by time, distance, or disagreements. This realization highlights the unbreakable bond between you both, a connection that endures despite the challenges you have faced. Your person is on a journey of growth and transformation, shedding their old self, releasing toxic patterns, and embracing a healthier way of being. With newfound confidence, guided by the signs and synchronicities from the universe, they are slowly finding their way back to you. Through it all, their feelings for you remain steady, a beacon, guiding them home. Meanwhile, you have reclaimed your power, focusing on your own personal growth and self-improvement. This journey may be difficult, but it is also filled with hope and potential, a true reflection of the enduring power of connection and love. I am deeply aware that my actions have caused a rift between us. I have been hiding my emotions and not being fully honest, and I understand that this has hurt you. I see how my behavior has altered the dynamics between us, leaving you hesitant to reach out and initiate conversations. That was never my intention, and I truly regret the consequences of my actions on our relationship. During that time, I was struggling with my own emotions. I wasn't ready to open up, not because I didn't trust you, but because I was afraid. The fear of rejection and the possibility of heartbreak overwhelmed me. I was terrified that my feelings might not be returned, and the thought of facing that pain was more than I could bear. This fear was so intense that it led me to pull away from you, even though deep down, all I wanted was to be close to you. I needed to know that your feelings for me were real, that your love for me went beyond mere physical attraction or infatuation. I needed to be certain that what we shared was real and lasting. My feelings for you are incredibly strong, and I didn't want to risk our relationship on something fleeting. I wanted it to be built on a foundation of deep, enduring love, not on uncertainty or temporary emotions. Despite the opinions or judgments of others, my heart recognizes how important you are to me. It understands the depth of my feelings for you, and it knows these feelings aren't shaped by anyone else's thoughts or perceptions. Our connection is unique and special, something that only the two of us can truly comprehend. The thought of being alone or apart from you is unbearable. I can't imagine losing the love and support you've shown me, especially during the darkest times of my life. Your presence has been a beacon of hope when I felt lost, and I simply cannot envision my life without you. I want to take this chance to sincerely apologize for my actions. I know I've hurt you, and for that, I am truly sorry. I hope we can move past this and rebuild what we've lost. I'm ready to open up about my feelings and face my fears, and I'm committed to working on our relationship. I am ready to fight for our love, no matter what challenges we may face. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me and give us another chance. My feelings for you are genuine and deep, and I am committed to making things right. I want to build a stronger, more open relationship with you, one where we can truly connect. I value what we share, and I am ready to put in the effort to fight for it. I hope that, together, we can move forward stronger and more in love than before. I am ready to face my fears, open up about my feelings, and I hope you are ready to do the same. I look forward to a future where we can be honest with each other, without fear of rejection or heartbreak. I am ready to love you fully, without any reservations or fear. I am ready for us. Your partner deeply desires to create new memories with you. They envision a future full of shared experiences, laughter, and mutual growth. They see a life where both of you settle down and build a beautiful family together. In their eyes, you are the perfect match, the missing piece that completes the picture of their ideal life. While their actions may seem slow and deliberate, it's important to understand that this is a conscious choice. They are taking their time to ensure the foundation of your relationship is strong and lasting. They are moving at a pace that allows them to fully appreciate every moment with you. They are not procrastinating, but instead savoring the journey toward a shared future. When they return to you, it will be with a certainty that brings both comfort and excitement. While it may seem like nothing is happening, rest assured that beneath the surface, progress is being made, and their feelings for you are growing stronger. Your partner shares the same emotions, longing, and affection that you feel for them. These feelings have only deepened over time. They are not rushing, not because of doubt, but because they are focused on building a healthy, stable relationship with you. They understand that a strong foundation is essential, and they are committed to investing the necessary time and effort to create it. Despite the challenges of time, distance, and limited communication, their love for you remains unwavering.